Okay guys, I got a good feeling about today because during this entire preseason series, which is like 10 or 11 episodes now at this point, we have not had a single day in which it was sunny out. Now it's still cloudy over here. Pretty sure you guys can see that. It's really bright. The sun's over there. However, if we move the camera over here to this side, that's giving me a little bit of hope that the clouds are moving in that direction. And pretty soon we're gonna have our first episode of the preseason series with sunny skies. We've had a lot of questions regarding coaching, getting into coaching, advice for young coaches, how to become a professional coach. So today's video, that's gonna be our topic. To start off this video, I figured it would be a good idea to kind of give you guys a little bit of my background as far as how I got into coaching and how I got to where I am today. So I started coaching my sophomore year in college when I was playing at Ashford University. The assistant coach for my college team took up a head coaching position at a local high school and he needed an assistant. So he asked me if I wanted to do it and make a little bit of extra money on the side, you know, as a college student. Obviously that always helps. So I figured, why not? It's something that I can do in my spare time, and on top of that, it's something related to football. So might as well make a little bit of extra money doing something that I already love to do. So I coached with him for about 4 years, pretty much up until I finished my college playing career and I graduated. And throughout that time, I started taking a lot of club teams. I did a lot of youth camps, a lot of recreational camps. I even worked at a YMCA over the summer doing like a little kids camp. So kids who were 4 to 8 years old, I did like a 6-week program. So that's kind of how I got started. So after that first year, I realized that that's something that I wanted to do after I finished playing. I wasn't really sure how long I was gonna chase the dream of trying to go pro. Probably going into my junior year or senior year, I already knew that playing football was not something that I wanted to do long term. Coaching was what I wanted to do long term. Some of you guys have been asking us where you guys can get these windbreakers or when the Camo windbreaker is coming out. You guys have seen the Camo windbreaker in a lot of previous videos. That's coming out January 23rd, 11 a.m. Eastern time, January 23rd. I don't even know, this video might be up by then. Stay tuned because we will be doing a giveaway in this video on how you can win Camo windbreaker. Actually, can they win any windbreaker of their choice? Any windbreaker of your choice. Stay tuned so that you guys know the details of how you can win.
And more.
And more? Dang, we're doing big time. Georgie's giving out his entire stock that he's got left in the warehouse. So stay tuned to find out how you can win it all. So what I was trying to do before I even graduated, before I even really started my coaching journey, was get as much experience as I possibly could, build up a resume so that after I graduated, I decided I wanted to do my master's degree. And there's a lot of graduate assistant positions available where after you do undergrad school, you can work for another 2 years, get your master's paid for, and get some more coaching experience. So that was the goal. Fortunately, having all of those experiences prior to me actually graduating helped me in actually getting that GA position. Stop it! Damn it, George! This guy was standing there for 10 seconds. So if you guys want to win a Champion Grind windbreaker and some of his other products, Georgie, what do they have to do? So all you have to do is you have to give this video a thumbs up, and then I want you to comment down below your favorite football memory. So what is something that you remember from either your childhood or recently that's been your favorite footballing memory? And then the last thing is you have to go on Instagram and follow Champion Grind Soccer. 600 likes, we will announce a winner. So as soon as we get that 600th like, we'll go through one of those internet generators that just picks out a random one. So if you do win, you'll get your very own pick of a Champion Grind windbreaker, and then maybe we'll have 2 or 3 winners on top of that who can get a t-shirt, some joggers, some Champion Grind socks, I don't know, some of the other products. So go ahead and don't miss out. So in the summer of 2015 and 2016, I ended up playing for Detroit City FC, which is where I coach full-time now. When I got here for 2016, right when I was finishing college and I was looking for a graduate assistant position, I actually met Ali Al-Ghashami, who is notorious on this channel from my old school videos. And he was playing at Gardner-Webb University, which was Division I. And pretty much it's one of those things where at times you have to prepare yourself for the moment that you get lucky. So with Ghashami, I already had my resume, I had everything prepared, I had the experience, and I got lucky that I met him because we ended up being good friends. He reached out to the coach at Gardner-Webb, and I ended up getting a graduate assistant position at Gardner-Webb, where I started this YouTube channel, and everything pretty much went really uphill from there. I was there for 2 years. I got my master's degree in sport education and also getting 2 years of experience at Division 1. And then after that is when I got the call back from Detroit City FC that they were looking to start their youth program and they wanted me to be in charge of that. So when I came back to Detroit City FC, my main job was the youth program. And then on top of that, I was trying to volunteer and get my foot in the door with the first team. Back then we were still a semi-pro or amateur team. When they hired Trevor James, we had a good conversation and he asked me to be his assistant coach. So from there, I became the assistant coach while also still being in charge of the youth program. And the club has continued to grow and continue to grow to where now we play in NISA, and we just announced our reserve side or our U23 side that's going to be playing in the Midwest Premier League, which I am now going to be the head coach of. So that's pretty much my journey summed up in like a brief overview. So now I want to give you guys a few tips for your coaching journey, especially if you're a young coach and you kind of don't really know where to start. My biggest piece of advice is start building the resume as soon as you can. I know a lot of you guys want to get paid for your work, but when you're first starting out, all you can do is just volunteer. So there's always teams in the area looking for volunteer coaches. Reach out to as many people as you possibly can. Tell them you'll work for free and tell them you'll do all of the basic stuff that most coaches don't want to do. You'll pick up the cones, you'll bring water to the players. All that sort of stuff is just going to give you some more experience on your resume. And like I said earlier, when you finally get to that point where you get a little bit of luck and your opportunity comes knocking at your door, you have a resume and something already built that's going to get you that next position, whatever that next position is. The other thing as well is coaching. It's very difficult for you to find a full-time coaching position. Even now, I'm the assistant coach of a professional team. I'm the head coach of our U23 side. And on top of that, I still have the youth sides and the youth teams that I'm going to be coaching as well. If you want to get into this for the long term, chances are you're probably not going to make a lot of money off of doing it. However, it's going to be a job that if you're passionate about, you're going to wake up every single day and you're going to want to do it. That's why you do it. The last piece of advice, find yourself a good mentor. Try and find someone who's going to take you under their wing, who has a lot of experience, who you look up to as a good coach, as a good person, and just try and learn as much as you can from them, because that's going to propel you a little bit further and it's going to give you an advantage, because all of the experiences that they've had that they can share with you, you can take those as your own experiences as well. You guys have been fantastic with the questions that you guys have been asking. Put some more questions in the comment section, and if you want to enter the giveaway, go ahead and do all of the things that we talked about earlier. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Until next time, and adios, muchachos.